Howdy, Big Beefy everybody here with more. It's the Fighting Amazing Weapons Plus. More Eden, Amina Sola, and larger tier size. That's not too bad. I like my trinket, that's for sure. Let's force myself to use some Amina Sola. I usually don't need to, but it's like if I can just like not fight a guy. Like, that guy's shooting tears at me. If I could just, like, stop that from happening and not even have to, like, care at all. You know what? I think I get Amina Sola. Like, this guy? Irrelevant. I could have just shot him one more time, but you understand the thought process behind this thing. I'm not using it to, like, chain down an unstoppable force of torment and sadness constantly, so I'm excited for that one. Anyway, it's a little bit of the Isaac video game. And I guess we got some stories. The main story is, I don't really want to spoil it too much for anybody that hasn't actually watched it. Recently I finished watching Gravity Falls, which I was mentioning I'd watched the first season already. But I finished it, and I gotta say, it's like, man, I'm glad that like this like lived up to the hype, because it is such a good series. And I don't feel like I'm sitting there scratching like the itch that I need more. I'm like very content with what I ended up getting out of it. It's a very nice story. I just really like cryptids in general, mythical creatures in that sense. Like cryptids are very much like they could be real, rather like, you know, other like mythical creatures are like, yeah, well, we know griffins don't exist, but what if Bigfoot was real, or like the Wendigo? Like, stuff like that's just cool to me. On top of the fact that it's in like a very woods setting, which like, if I really think about all of my favorite shows that are not like in space, it really is just like, there's something about the woods that is just a very like eerie yet cozy feeling, you know? Like Over the Garden Wall is a very similar feeling, which is another series I really ended up liking. And Gravity Falls, you know, that's a good one. Psychonauts, very much in that same vein of just like mystery in the woods. It's just a nice setting that I really enjoy. But like like Stan is hilarious. I thought at first I was gonna not like Mabel. Just because like the hyper bubbly archetype has been done a lot, but they managed to do it without it being like annoying. And if it is annoying, it's like endearing in a way. But man, I didn't even know like Seuss, or let's not die here to a champion. That would be a really dumb idea. I didn't know like any of the other side characters were there. So yeah, it was just like a nice series to watch. Just like kind of binge through it. Which I feel like you binge through a series and forget a lot of stuff. Like I'm forgetting the lady's name that worked at the at the Mystery Shack right now. It's just not on my mind. Wendy, I'm pretty sure. And yeah, no, I didn't even know they existed. I've only ever like seen clips of like Mabel, basically, of anything, or Stan. But it is a really good just mystery, like cryptid show, and I really enjoyed it. I don't want to get too much into detail, but like I feel like because I'm like so old at this point, I'm basically ancient. You know, I've experienced a lot of what shows like that end up having, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go in here with like the open mind, and you see this archetype and or like this I guess cliche, because you know nothing's original anymore at this point. You can't really do anything original is like based off of other stuff. So like you got all these like storytelling things that they're doing. Nice spider. And I'm like, yeah, they did them well. Like there was like, I even appreciate one thing I was definitely like mad about. Or, like, not mad about, but kind of annoyed about, which I guess could, like, still be that. Is, like, just how stupid every side character was, every background character was. And then one episode happens and it's like, okay, that actually makes sense why they're all so stupid. It's like, they're not just stupid for stupid's sake, is kind of crazy. That there's like thought put into something like that. I might get hit here just because like I'm extremely slow. So yeah, I just enjoyed a lot of it. The twist, I didn't see it coming. I'm not like somebody who watches some of these twists. I'm not somebody who watches a lot of like movies and stuff anymore, so like I'm not super familiar with like how a lot of that stuff's handled, or like I see shit like that coming. It's like Zootopia, it's like, or like Frozen, it's like, yeah, you know who the villain is, obviously. Because they're always gonna try to fucking be like, yeah, this one would be like, wouldn't this one be crazy? It really just feels like it's like, that's the thought process behind it. This is gonna blow their mind when it's the least likely one you'd think, and because you know that they're trying to do that, it's like every single time, but it's like, hey. They kinda, I didn't see a plot point happening when, when it happened, which is like the ending of season 1, like the start of season 2. But like Seuss is really fucking funny. Like comic reliefs are really hit or miss, but dude, I don't know, something about. I'm sure you've probably seen a clip of it. I will spoil this real quick, so like cover your ears or just like skip 15 seconds when I explain this. There's like a part where they like freeze a shape-shifting demon monster thing, and then it turns into Dipper before it gets frozen to try to fucking freak Dipper out, and then Seuss just goes like, "Oh, good luck sleeping tonight, dude." It's like the funniest shit. I was laughing so hard with that. That's a comic relief done well. I just really enjoyed the series in general because of that. There's a jackalope. Character said jackalope. That's very important. There's one on your screen right now, maybe, if I'm not at an off monitor. But yeah, it's just I would highly recommend it if you haven't watched it. I'm gonna probably start watching more stuff like that rather than I don't know, like FNAF fucking theory videos or some mindless shit like that. Not that that's like not. If you're entertained by it, obviously I'm literally entertained by it. But it's like I've heard so many. It's like they fucking meld together. They're an amalgamation in my brain of like random shit. So I don't really need it. Whereas I can be like, wow, this series was very fun. So I might watch Steven Universe was another one I've always heard is very good. And my general knowledge of Steven Universe at this point is you got Garnet, and the only reason I know Garnet is well, I've seen her before, but also I played her in Multiverses a little bit. She's probably one of my favorite designs in that show. Something about the very just like blocky figure is really like fun. I just like the design. I also, well, I guess we can go in here and grab this. I will take this over Amina Sola. I mean, have I used it recently? The answer is no. I'm realizing. Oh, I could have got hit there. I was like, maybe I should use my card. Yeah, let's take the Book of Revelations. You usually don't have to take it, but it's like I'd rather have it than the one I'm gonna keep forgetting to use. So let's just use that. Yeah, I'm wondering what I'm gonna watch first. I should rewatch Avatar for sure. That was one of my favorite shows. And I haven't seen Legend of Korra, which I know a lot of people are not a fan of. Avatar fans, because of how they do certain plot points. I have seen like snippets of plot synopsis on it, but I haven't just watched it. I remember there's a particular point where they like a lot of people were feeling that it was like disrespectful to the Avatar, how they were portraying something or something like that. I don't remember, but I don't think I'm gonna be like mad enough to not enjoy it. So how about I just like watch it, you know? So Legend of Korra might be the first one I watch. That'll be on my downtime when I'm no longer streaming or recording or playing a funny video game. And yeah, you know, I'm here for the Isaac. I've been enjoying a lot. I've been enjoying Vampire Survivors a lot. Speeding up the game, holy shit, is that like perfect. The one thing I want from Vampire Survivors, and I don't know if it's even in the game, I still have to unlock it or something like that, is just like your own attacks, like opacity, the way a lot of other ones, I'll let you change your attacks. Because it's like so much clutter on screen, you can't see what you're doing. I just kind of want like to be like, let's lower that opacity to like 20%. For some reason I thought I could dodge that in that little corner. Okay, I need to kill these guys with these fucking low ass tier rates. You're fucking diagonaling me. Get out of here with that. Do I want a Meat Boy? No. Actually, you know what? I might want a Meat Boy. And here's why. If we get a level 2 Meat Boy, we will actually, he'll shoot faster with my trinket. So I'm gonna go for the level 2 Meat Boy. And you know what? That just means I get more soul arts as a positive around that. So can't really complain about that. Another soul heart. Strength brace, not the most exciting. It's not bad. It's actually quite good. But I tend to look at that and be like, well, would I rather have good or peak right now? And I'm kind of at peak. It's like one of the strongest items in the entire game you could have. So I'm going to go ahead and be like, yeah, that's probably the one I should go with. Which means I'm going to probably just be using, because obviously going from a level 2 to level 3, so I really, I usually just don't use this until I get my boss defeated, because I'd rather have the stat ups. But I'm like, you know, my stats are pretty solid right now. Tier rate's a little bad, but the damage is going to make up for that. Headless Baby, not too bad. That kind of covers that weakness. If I'm getting surrounded by enemies I can't shoot in time, Headless Baby should help me with creep on the ground, as long as they obviously don't have flight. That'll help. But yeah, there's my weakness covered. Particularly good against this boss fight, it seems. Unfortunately, that means we did not get a cube of meat, unless it still gives it to me for some reason. But it has to be a horseman. So it probably won't. So we did just get like HP. So we'd only get a level 2 Meat Boy at most, unfortunately. Which, I don't know, is that worth? I mean, we're probably not going to need whatever item we would scale in the womb floor for our boss room. So I'm not particularly perturbed by that. Also, like, I'm pretty sure Finger is shooting twice as fast, which is pretty good. Might not. Or, like, its chance to shoot is doubled. I don't know if it gets affected by whatever item I have currently. Please don't hit me. I want to clear this, like, creep on the ground, so these enemies can't hit me. Yep, you tried. You're bad, actually. You're dead. You're so easily countered. I should have gone in my cursed room. Do I feel like walking back and getting it? Yeah, probably. I'm gonna probably do that. It seems like a reasonable decision to make. Oh, damn. I got hit by a random tier, I'm pretty sure. One that blended into the ones that I'm currently using to defeat my enemies. Let me wiggle a finger. I shouldn't do that. That's like probably just wasted like 0.2 seconds. I really need to get this boss rush, dude. You know I need to get boss rush. I'm glad I'm back to playing Isaac too. I'm gonna immediately like go back to playing some, not Slay the Spire. I probably will play Slay the Spire though. That won't matter to you because I upload once a day. Hopefully if I can keep this streak going. We'll see. That's the goal, though. Is the daily upload for you lovely viewers. You goobers, as I like to call you sometimes. That's like, you know how like channels have like a they like to give a nickname to their viewers. I don't know if people do this on Twitch because they on Twitch they really just call you like chat. That's basically what they like. Twitch culture is just call your viewers chat. How about I call you goobers? Which I've said before, but you know, it just makes sense. It's literally like in theme. I will take that for 3 cents because like, well, why not? I do want my item room before I go fight this silly boss. That's not an item room. That's unfortunately just more enemies. Just more time I can't use on the next floor to get to boss rush. I'm gonna have one of those. Didn't kill you. Gonna have another one of them. It still didn't kill you. Die. For me, please. You avoided it? Okay, there you go. I'll come back and get that. Okay, so if I knew that this item room was this far away, would I have gone this way? No. Why? Because we're more likely to see a familiar that I can use. Alright, let's be a little smart with our elimination of these enemies. I actually just bait you into walking on the creep. You'll die that way. And let's just use you. You're the fast one, so you might, and you have more health. It was a little chest actually pretty damn good actually. I'm not mad about it. Like it took me a second to rationalize. Do I really need more consumables? Realistically, I might just like use the cards that it might drop, because like I think I got a pretty good trinket. Likelihood of me swapping that out, pretty low. I honestly might just use this card on the boss fight. The reason for that, I'm gonna drop it on the floor anyway. On this starting room, to be able to pick up my card and not have to like wander back, because I'm gonna teleport there anyway, so I'm guaranteed to go that path. Golden Gigantic Bean. It's a good item. Goat Head is obviously really good, and I'm actually willing, straight up, let's take Ghost Baby. So, which means I'm definitely not taking the bean. Taking Ghost Baby because it shoots twice as fast, which is pretty good. And now we get guaranteed devil deals for the remainder of this run. Typically don't do deals. We have so much health. I can afford to do that. Ghost Baby hopefully will help me kill enemies faster. And again, it will probably help cover my weakness of I can't like stop enemies from walking at me. If I can't shoot them in time. Yeah, like, oh, I did actually kill it. One of the little splashes actually. I thought it had enough time to go up. Yeah, you're gonna charge at me. It's a solid run. We're not really like struggling anywhere. Tammy's head is unfortunately not something I really want. It is a cool synergy. But I don't think it's worth the not having my actual like good item. I do need this, so I can't just leave that behind like I was about to. My guess is the boss is this way. I'm even willing to say it's on the left right here. And not down on this big room. Okay, well, it's not that. But it was worth a shot. It was worth a shot to guess. We have 3 minutes to fight Mom in time. So maybe it's like down here. We can kill low health enemies pretty fast. High health ones and champions, basically. Those take a little longer, especially if you don't hit them. Like, hitting them would probably help you kill them faster. I really do want my boss rush item if possible. Like, this should be an easy-ass room. I'll pick that card up later. Can't really use it until we, I mean, we can. Whatever it is, I didn't even get to see what it was. Let's just try to get this mom fight beat in time. Especially, since, like, actually, I don't even have to go into my devil deal first. I can go into the... I can go into boss rush first because it doesn't close behind me because 100% devil deal chance. Focusing on not getting hit by the stomp. Yeah, when you take all of your damage from creep. I really hope I get to fight death on the next floor and I don't get like a double trouble boss fight. Yeah, we're still good on time. It's like so easy. Not even stressed. Get that shit out of here. Give me that. We will check the deal first. I don't want any. I honestly don't. Maybe I take, you know what? I'll take Occult Rift. We don't want Eye of Belial. Piercing is kind of bad with Hemolacria, and I keep always, like, forgetting this fact. Obviously, tier rate is good. A Bible spawn might be annoying later. It's only, that's not a big tier rate increase. I'm straight up, I'm gonna go a Gemini. Because it's another familiar that helps with my lack of, like, tier rate. And, we'll go grab this pill. It's a range up. They're worth 2 bombs to actually get it, though. Probably. It's probably worth 2 bombs to do that. And then, whatever card this was, and we'll just go. Ooh, step into the abyss. Let's go. It's a guaranteed crawl space, so I don't even need to do this. And it was Rainbow Baby. Nice. Another familiar that helps our trinket effects. So I'm happy with that. We got conjoined even. I didn't realize, oh, Headless Baby is a conjoined familiar. That would be why. So, conjoined achieved. I'm pretty happy about that. We can be funny now with like, even more just like attacks. Spamming the room with attacks. Making probably Occult Rift really good if it manages to hit a trigger and then is Occult Rift the one that like actually magnetizes my tears towards it? It looks like it did. It's just because of the tier height and however Hemolacria works, it might be a little weird, but you know, you can never be too mad about an absolute tier spam build. Don't hit me with that red poop, by the way. That would be really disrespectful, actually. Okay, stop being charmed. You're charmed, so your AI is way better and actually follows me? Oh, did you know that, like, charm can actually be kind of a negative buff on you, because that makes them aggro on you more aggressively? Just kind of saying what was happening, you know? Let's use this before we fight the boss. Then we'll get another guy that helps us shoot directly, just more tears faster. just got a lot of shit. Dead cat. It's like, why not? And then I guess why not? I'm probably not gonna use black powder, but like we're literally 9 lives. Book of Revelation. I don't think we can die. If we do, it's unlikely to be the end of the run. Can I beat a boss at 1 health? The answer is most likely. Hello, I would like a speed up. Speed up would be nice. There you go. You gotta just will it into existence. Hey, you picked up a book this run? Here's a library. I blow you up. I wasn't even thinking of what I'd even want, because when I hit the bomb button, it was like increased double deal chance, but I had to sneeze there. I have 100%. So I don't need that. So I guess it was just for like consumables. I don't feel I need. Self-sack, let's do the Yeti room. Not doing it. Well, I can't believe I went all this way, only to have this not be the way. Trying to not pick that up. Because then it would ruin my build. You know how many items it would debuff? Probably like 3. Because I still don't know if Finger actually gets benefited from it, and I don't think like Gemini is gonna attack faster. You know? It could though. I think it literally is like shoot faster, and that's not a shot. I always forget they buffed the black powder to give you bomb damage. You know what? Maybe it's actually like really good, because like bomb damage is actually like really good. I'm gonna drop a bomb on the boss. Like, watch this shit. Didn't do that much damage. Alright, she's charging up an undodgeable attack. Alright, here we go. Guppy's head. We haven't picked up any Guppy items, so I don't need it. Backstabber is really good, though. I'm gonna take it. I haven't been risky in a minute, but I'm here for that riskiness. You know, that risk versus reward that this like game is like kind of built on, and the fact that I don't know, I don't take risks very much in this game anymore because angel deals are like so good. How do we get a little risky here? It's like the lowest my health has been without taking damage to get there in a while. Maybe there's something to it. Maybe it's just I have book of get every health in the game. I feel like that right there, it was definitely like a example of my really slow tier rate really not helping me there. I'll take this soul heart, why not? There's actually 2 in there. I'm just gonna like, I'm playing this is Vampire Survivors right now. It's like, put the screen up right now. It's like, oh, I'm auto-attacking. Okay, all I'm doing is thinking about dodging. What they actually need is like 400 more of these enemies on screen for that to be consistent. Maybe that's why Vampires is so fun, because it always feels like you have a god build in Isaac. And then you get to Dynasty Warriors, delete every single enemy on screen, and then just keep spawning them. I mean, that is literally why the game is fun.
Relax.
I don't like how fast that enemy decided to try to do that. That would have been really lame. And then I hit you with a kabooey. That's the sound it makes when you use your active item in Isaac. It's the kabooey. It's a reference to my favorite character from Ocarina of Waker. I was gonna say Beetle, but no, the Kaboom is the guy that does the ship minigame, like the battleship minigame. Also, I'm just like that bleed just like basically one-shot that guy because he teleported and it counted as him going that fast. It's kind of goofy that that's how that works. Maybe he should obey the laws of physics and not just like teleport. Like if you like realistically, if you teleport with the open wound, it's gonna leave the open wound. That just makes sense. I actually just like, I rationalized it and it makes sense now. No shit, you're gonna bleed out if you fucking teleport. Because your meat bag is intact when you do it. Hey, you science fiction writers, you should make that a thing. Oh, why did Nancy die during light speed? She like cut herself like with a potato peeler by mistake. Like making breakfast this morning. Speaking of cutting yourself with a razor, because a potato peeler is basically a razor. And I definitely have experience cutting my finger a little bit with a fucking potato peeler, let me tell you. And by that, I mean literally only little cuts and nothing worse, thankfully. It's not like cutting an avocado, which I've heard people like literally like putting big gashes into their hand because avocados are like fucking armored like produce. But I've never cut an avocado. I've had avocado though. It's pretty good. The avocado though at Taco Bell, absolute trash. Like that shit's gross. It feels like it tastes like it's watered out to gain volume. Like that might be literally true. It's like a Thanksgiving turkey that you get at the Walmart. Like, oh, the big butterball, and it's like half of what you're paying for, and weight is actually just water. It's like that but Taco Bell avocado is just like, well, you're paying that, but it's like half water again. It really, that might actually be how they like fucking ration it. Just makes sense. If I've unlocked any sort of information for you on your daily life, if you're watching this, it's that, damn, you might actually be right. That's why avocado from Taco Bell tastes bad. Or like tastes worse than regular avocado, I should say. No, it tastes bad. It tastes pretty bad. Because it tastes all fucking watery. If I die next week, it's because I got silenced by fucking Yum Brands or whatever, whoever owns Taco Bell. They can't be telling our secrets like that. Which would be like probably the most ironic way to get fucking deleted. So, oh man, my favorite food is tacos and I love Taco Bell. And then I shit talk one of their products and then I'm fucking found in a lake. I'm having a good time. I don't know. This Isaac run's been pretty good. I think the commentary has been kind of fun. Been very rambly, but I like rambling. Rambling is just fun, you know. I just like speaking the mind. Speaking the mind, and in the case of avocado, speaking the truth. You know. You vibe with me. Dude, I'm so ready to play some Vampire Survivors. I just unlocked Sigma. So I can banish 80 items in a single run and get that done. And then we can start moving on to content I really haven't done before. We'll be moving on to like Among Us DLC soon. I can't believe Among Us actually got an entire DLC. But at the same time, it like makes sense because it was popular, but also on another like technical level, it's like, hey, what characters do you do from Among Us? Just pick a hat and a color. There you go. That's like probably pretty easy to reuse the sprite for that. And then it's like you got the horse. Pretty sure you can play as a horse. I like the horse costume. In Among Us, obviously that's the April Fool's thing, but you can play it in Vampire Survivors. So we'll see. Well, we'll see how samey it gets, because I'm pretty sure it's like, to unlock this weapon, play as this character. Unlock this weapon, play as this character. You just kind of cycle through using crewmates. I don't even know what they do passively. Because it says like, I've played the Among Us DLC on Switch. And then I played, I think, 1 run of the Castlevania one. And 1 run of the Metal Slug, I think is the other DLC. Might as well use my Empress card. Just kind of remembered I had it. So like I don't remember those at all. Other than the fact that it's actually like a more linear map rather than an infinite thing. It's like a map you go through. So those might be fun. And then there's also, I like it barely even touched this. I played like 1 run of this. There's like the story campaign stuff. Yeah, so I got a lot of Vampire Survivors to do. And that doesn't even include if I really actually want to go like turbo, like completion mode, just for fun. Because like, I guess I could. Like, every character has a check mark if you've beaten every stage with them. So like, beat every stage with them, right? Just do it in hyper mode. Anyway, yeah, it was a good run. If you enjoyed, leave a like, comment, subscribe if you haven't. Check my links, they're in the description. I'll see you in the next one.